Located off of 16th Street South in the heart of the University of Alabama at Birmingham's, or UAB's campus, is Blazer Hall, an over 700-student, 8-story residency hall.
Within it, residents are fed up with Blazer Hall elevators' seemingly constant breakdowns, improper inspection documentation, and slow running speed, along with the terrifying noises you hear when riding. That's not to mention that the elevators have several broken, unusable buttons, elevator doors that open and close at unpredictable times, and requesting an elevator for a certain direction, only to have one going the opposite direction, such as pressing the down button, only to receive an elevator going up.
Actually, about a week ago, I was riding up the elevator with my friend Jake, and in between like the third and fourth floor, it stopped moving and it was like shaking up and down, and I was so afraid. Like, I haven't been that afraid for my life ever. Like, I genuinely thought I was going to die. But like, I don't know how, but it like went to the fourth floor and then I like ran off the elevator, and I have never been on a Blazer Hall elevator since.
While those who are physically capable might be able to take the stairs to avoid the fear-inducing elevators, many people, including the handicapped and disabled, rely on these elevators, as Emily Ladeau, a disabled woman herself says, as a surrogate for their legs. If a situation were to occur where the elevators were to all go out, their options for transportation are limited to none. Why should it be that, in a situation such as this, the handicapped and disabled must feel as if they are a burden to others to try and get somewhere? To put it simply, residents paying for their housing shouldn't even vaguely consider such a situation as plausible. Yet, in the reality that residents live in, a situation in which all elevators were to break down is not as far-fetched as one might think.
There was a point in time when I had a leg injury from ultimate frisbee, and there was even a point in time when they took the button off the 7th floor. I'm just, thank God that my injury got better, because if not, I would have just been stuck because I can't take the stairs. And
although some residents may not experience these problems, it does not mean that old and malfunctioning elevators should limit those that do. According to Wolfson, Blazer Hall was built in 2006, meaning the elevators could be up to 11 years old and already experiencing issues much beyond their years.
As Jay Preston, a self-employed consultant agent, says, if the elevator is often down, chances are the controller is nearing the end of its life cycle, which he believes to be about 25 years. And even at the age Blazer Hall elevators are at now, mislevelings can cause trips and falls and doors more likely to get stuck.
Now, what does this misleveling mean for handicapped residents? Well, when the elevator car is either higher or lower than the lobby floor, it causes great risks for disabled and handicapped residents at Blazer Hall, who can't accommodate anything other than flat surfaces. If someone were to fall due to this misleveling, they would be left lying in the middle of the elevator doors to fend for themselves. And if no one was around, there is no telling how long one may be forced to lie there, hoping to be rescued. However, the solution to this problem is obvious and not complicated in the slightest.
In order to ensure the ideal and safe mode of transportation of students with and without disabilities, UAB should modernize and replace the current elevators.
If elevators were to be replaced and modernized, the constant cycle of problems would disappear, along with any fears students may have about riding them. Not only this, but such a solution would eliminate any possible catastrophic event that could occur due to the elevators that are currently implemented.
All riders, either handicapped, disabled, or non-disabled, should be able to confidently ride the elevator without wondering if they will make it off before a catastrophic event occurs. That's not to mention the fact that UAB is required by law to provide a valid certificate of operation, which they fail to do. However, as UAB has shown, fixing the problem of Blazer Hall elevators is not something that seems to deeply concern them. That is, however, until it is too late, and the life of one of the residents of Blazer Hall is put in jeopardy.